In a world of confusion and noise, your mind longs for rest. There is a stillness heaven offers, a peace that passes all understanding. Archangel Michael, the protector of light, stands guard not only over your body, but over your thoughts. He shields the mind from the arrows of anxiety, the fog of fear, and the weight of worry. Stay with me as we journey deep into the peace of God, guided by Michael, who guards the gates of the mind with his radiant sword. The mind is a sacred garden. Your mind is sacred ground. In its quiet soil, thoughts are planted, grow, and shape your life. Scripture tells us, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. But today, that sacred garden is often invaded by doubt, distraction, fear, and confusion. The noise of the world tries to sow chaos where peace should dwell. Archangel Michael stands as a guardian at the gate of this inner garden. He watches over your thoughts, helping you discern what belongs and what must be cast away. When anxiety enters, Michael reminds you, this is not from heaven. When fear whispers lies, Michael speaks truth. Be not afraid, for God is with you. In this way, Michael's protection extends beyond the visible. He defends the borders of your inner world, so that your mind remains fertile ground for faith, peace, and clarity. The battle for the mind. The greatest battles are not always seen with the eyes. They are fought in silence, in thoughts, in beliefs, in unseen struggles. The Apostle Paul wrote, "We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers." These battles manifest as worry, confusion, self-doubt, and spiritual fatigue. Yet you are not alone in them. Michael leads heavenly armies, but he also stands beside the believer, guiding the mind to rest in divine assurance. When you feel attacked by restless thoughts, imagine Michael's light surrounding your head like a crown of gold. Every anxious thought becomes powerless within that light. He whispers, "You are not your thoughts. You are the child of God. Peace belongs to you." As you breathe, that light expands from your mind to your heart, from your heart to your entire being, until you are wrapped in calm and divine clarity. Clarity as a gift from heaven. Confusion is one of the oldest tools of darkness. It clouds judgment, blurs truth, and weakens resolve. But clarity is a divine gift. It is the light of understanding that shines from heaven into your soul. Michael, whose name means "who is like God," carries that clarity within his being. In visions in Scripture, he appears clothed in light, symbolizing truth revealed, lies destroyed, and minds restored. When you invite Michael to guard your mind, you are asking heaven to restore clarity, the ability to see things as God sees them. Decisions become peaceful. Thoughts become still. What once seemed tangled begins to make sense again. So each morning, whisper this prayer. Archangel Michael, guardian of truth, guard my mind with the peace of God. Let me think clearly, speak kindly, and rest deeply in divine understanding. Then take a deep breath and let peace flood your mind like sunlight over still waters. Resting deeply in divine calm. In heaven, there is no anxiety, only perfect rest. God's peace is not simply the absence of noise, it is the presence of divine stillness. When you rest in that stillness, your spirit realigns with its true nature. Michael teaches us how to rest deeply, even while the world moves around us. Imagine yourself lying in a quiet field beneath a golden sky. Michael stands nearby, his wings stretched wide, casting gentle light over you. No thought disturbs you, no fear reaches you. Your breath slows, your heartbeat steadies, your mind becomes quiet. In this sacred rest, you are not lazy, you are being renewed. Just as a warrior rests before battle, your mind rests in peace to be strengthened for your divine purpose. Each time you feel weary, call on Michael. Grant me rest under heaven's light. Let your peace guard my thoughts as I sleep, and know that as you close your eyes, heaven stands watch. Walking in calm assurance. Assurance is faith wearing the garment of peace. To walk in calm assurance means to move through life, knowing, not hoping, that God is with you. It is the quiet confidence that you are guided, protected, and loved. Michael walks beside those who trust in God's plan. His presence doesn't always remove the challenge, but it strengthens your steps through it. When you face uncertainty, remember, he who guards Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. Michael's calm assurance whispers, Even when you cannot see the road ahead, heaven sees it clearly. When fear tells you to stop, assurance tells you to walk. When doubt says you're alone, assurance says, heaven walks with you. So each day before you begin your journey, affirm this truth. My mind is guarded by God's peace. I think clearly. I rest deeply, and I walk in calm assurance. Repeat it slowly, letting each phrase become a rhythm of faith in your spirit. Michael in the scriptures and prophecies. From the ancient writings of Daniel to the visions of Revelation, Michael appears whenever the people of God face darkness. His presence signals divine intervention, heavenly order, and spiritual victory. In Daniel 10, Michael appears as the defender of Israel, standing firm when spiritual opposition rises. In Revelation 12, he leads the armies of heaven, casting down the dragon, the deceiver who brings confusion and lies. These are not just stories of cosmic war, they are symbols of what Michael does within us. The dragon represents fear, falsehood, and inner turmoil. Each time you choose peace over panic, truth over lies, clarity over confusion, Michael wins another battle within your mind. The prophecy of peace begins in the heart. When the mind is guarded, the soul becomes still. And when the soul is still, heaven's light can shine through. A guided meditation with Archangel Michael. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Picture a vast expanse of light above you. From that light descends a figure clothed in radiance, Archangel Michael. His wings shimmer with gold and sapphire. His eyes reflect peace beyond words. He approaches you slowly. The air becomes warm with heavenly calm. He lifts his sword, but instead of fire, light flows from it pure and clear. He touches the tip of the sword gently to your forehead. In that instant, every anxious thought dissolves. Every confusion fades. Your mind becomes silent, like still water reflecting the sky. Michael speaks softly. Be still, beloved. Your mind is guarded by God's peace. He stretches his wings, forming a canopy of light around you. In this sacred space, no darkness enters. You breathe deeply. You rest fully. You are at peace. Remain here for a while, breathing, resting, allowing heaven's calm to sink into every corner of your mind. The daily practice of peace. Peace must be cultivated. Just as a garden must be tended, your mind must be nourished daily with prayer, gratitude, and silence. Michael invites you to make peace a habit, not an occasional refuge, but a way of living. Begin your day with gratitude. Speak peace into your thoughts before they form into words. Fill your space with music that uplifts your spirit. Step away from voices that stir chaos. When fear tries to re-enter, stand firm and say aloud, I am guarded by God's peace. My mind is not a battlefield, it is a temple of light. Each time you affirm it, Michael strengthens your spiritual walls. Each time you choose peace, you participate in heaven's victory. The mystery of divine rest. True rest is not found in sleep alone, but in surrender. When you release control and trust the divine plan, your soul enters the rest that no world can take away. Michael's light reminds you that your worth is not in your doing, but in your being. You are already held, already loved, already enough. The rest you seek is not something you earn, it is something you remember. When you rest in God's peace, clarity flows naturally. Worries lose their grip. Thoughts find order. Life begins to harmonize with heaven's rhythm again. The crown of calm assurance. In the heavenly vision, those who overcome are crowned with light. The crown represents victory, but also peace, the mind fully united with God. Michael's mission is to guide you toward this crown of calm assurance. He helps you rise above confusion, fear, and doubt until your thoughts reflect only light. And so, you walk through life not as one tossed by waves, but as one anchored in still waters. You think clearly. You rest deeply. You move with divine confidence. You become a vessel of peace in a noisy world. Now take a deep breath. Let these words settle in your soul. My mind is guarded by God's peace. I think clearly. I rest deeply. And I walk in calm assurance. Carry this truth with you. Speak it over your mornings and nights. Let Michael's light guard your thoughts, his presence guide your steps, and his peace fill your heart. For the one whose mind is stayed on God shall live in perfect peace. And in that peace you will find your strength, your clarity, and your divine calm.